Let me show you some of the changes that little custom parts that I made. Let me walk you through. Um, so I added, this is not the stock stem. This originally, the bike comes with a, I think a 7mm degree rise with a 26.0 handlebar diameter. With I think a 90mm stem or 80mm, I can't really remember. But this one I got off of Amazon, pretty cheap, like 25 bucks around there. These are BNB. Almost looks like Envy. It's kind of like a generic, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, this is a 35-degree rise, a stem, 80mm. 35 degree and 80mm length. And I also switched out the handlebars. These are some handlebars I had parts bin. These are Ritchey Venturemax in 44 centimeter. The 44 centimeter Venturemax Ritchey. Real awesome bars, gravel bars. These came in with a I think a 12-degree or 24-degree flare, but it's pretty comfortable, real comfortable. I just love them. One thing that I really want to say about this Mercier Kilo's GRX one thing that I really love is that it has you like in a pretty upright position, especially myself. You know, I'm no longer a young buck, I'm in my 50s. So my racing position, you know, those are back in my, you know, early 80s and 90s, the racing days. But yeah, I really like that this frame geometry has a really high head tube, and Bikes Direct, they were pretty thoughtful of this. So when you get your Kilos GX R16, it comes with a lot of spacers. So they did that in case you could really customize your fit. You know, if you want to cut down the steer tube on the fork and get a little lower rise, you know, or just keep it the way that I did. You know, I have like a real upright position, so my back is loving it. It's really comfortable now that I really fine-tuned my positioning and the angle that I like. So yeah, this is the stem is a 80mm 35-degree rise, and the bar clamp diameter is 31.8, the same as the Ritchey bars are 31.8. And so yeah, and these I just popped them in here. I got these on eBay. These are blue anodized bolts. These are custom caps. I got them off of Amazon. It's just the blue anodizing just really pops, and it sort of really matches. I really like the color combination, you know, the blue anodizing with the orange. You know, it just really pops. You know, I just really like how it shines, you know, in the sun. You know, the anodizing. You know, because as a kid I grew up, you know, during the 70s BMX bikes. You know, I mean, you were the shit if your BMX bike had anodized parts on it, you know. So I always grew up with that, you know, having like anodized parts on your BMX bike, you know, shining in the sun. You know, it's nothing like it, you know. So that, yeah, another thing I really enjoyed with this frame, apart from the Reynolds 520 chromoly tubing, which is, you know, very good chromoly tubing, very well world-renowned Reynolds tubing used in European professionals and things like that. Of course, with higher grade, you know, tubing. This is the, I believe, entry-level Reynolds tubing, the 520 chromoly, but still very high quality frame, you know, for the price. You're getting a great deal on that, which I really liked. Another great feature that I liked about the frame, apart from having you know, pretty big head tube and upright position for myself, is the amount of mounting bolts that you can add on here. A lot of these even higher end bikes, you're paying like a couple of $1,000s or more, and some of them don't even have like these top tube bolts, you know, that you can add a bag or another accessory. And this bike did come with it, you know, and I added some you know, custom caps, blue anodized bolts there, and also added them down here on the forks, custom caps, you know, on the forks here. These are all custom caps. That's the name brand. I got them off Amazon. You know, I'll put the description of all this stuff below so you could take a look at it yourself if it interests you. You know, they have different colors. And I also switched out the quick releases. Nothing wrong with them, but I just wanted to get that blue anodized. These are a generic brand, PLATT. Got them off of Amazon also. And also these are cable cherries, ZTTO cable cherries off of Amazon. Kind of like a bluish, dark bluish anodizing. You could reuse those when you change your cables. You could just reuse them. And I just put in some Loctite in the little bolt to tighten them down so they won't fly off when you're on the trail. Yeah, and I also picked up these really beautiful blue anodized water bottle cages. I also got them off of Amazon. They're from FiveBox, and really good deal. I got them for both of those for $10. Blue anodized, you know, real beautiful anodizing color, just for $10. It was $9.98 for both of them on Amazon. You know, check it out if you like. And I also switched out the original seat post clamp, and I got, of course, the Wolftooth in blue anodized, and this size is 29.8. Fit on there perfectly. I didn't have to do any modifying or nothing. It fit perfectly onto the frame. I did use my measuring calipers just to be safe. Yeah, and I measured out to 29.8 here for the seat post clamp. And of course, Wolftooth offers quite an array of different colors, you know, for any type of bike you have, you know, the color you want, they have it. So yeah, this Wolftooth seat post clamp, 29.8 millimeter. Here's the back also. More of the custom cap bolts added in there, and the PLATT quick release, and ZTTO blue dark blue cable cherry. It just pops, you know, the color. I really like it. And these spacers here, really awesome. Added two smaller orange anodized spacers. These spacers are from ONMI RACER. Amazon and also eBay sells them. Pretty good price. I think they're like $20 for. You could get different colors. I got the blue and orange set separately, $20 each, and yeah, just matched the same size that the original spacers, the black ones that the Mercier Kilo GX 16 came with, and I just put these nice blue anodized on there. ONMI RACER. I show you over here. Oops, sorry. You could ONMI RACER spacers, and yeah, so The front shifter's all original Clarus 8-speed. And the only thing I changed out, again, what I said was the cranks. They're Tourney cranks, and like I said, those are 46 by 30, 170 millimeter, and also I added cable cherry here in the front derailleur. I added them everywhere. Also in the rear derailleur, added the cable cherry. Another custom feature I added was custom alloy braiding, anodized. It just looks badass, don't it? Custom alloy anodized braiding here. It just makes the bike pop with all this anodizing. More custom caps here. And oh, another thing, I also added blue anodized pulleys. These are 11 tooth pulleys with blue anodized titanium bolts. 14 this M5 by 14.2 millimeter bolts, titanium. Picked them up on eBay. The titanium bolts, the pulleys, they're 11 tooth pulleys. I picked them up on Amazon for like 20 bucks. ZTTO pulleys, spin smoothly, ceramic, I think. These are 11 tooth pulleys, the same size as the pulleys that came with the Clarus rear derailleur. More custom caps that I added here. You could, because like I said, one thing that I was impressed with the frame, it comes with all these mounting bolts that you can add different, you know, in the future if you want to add a rack, you know, or other type of accessories, bags and things like that. This is the I previously had in the parts bin. This cassette here is a ZTTO 8-speed cassette. Had it lying around, so finally used it here with because the Clarus is an 8-speed. So this is a 11 by 46. You know, it's a nice, like, massive gear range with the 30 tooth up front granny, and with the 46 rear. You know, you could almost climb a wall. Yeah. So yeah, I got that cassette a while back on eBay. You could find them readily available. Another classic retro feature I wanted to add here, that I've had in the past on different retro bikes. This is many of you remember back in the late 80s, 90s, early 90s mountain bike craze. This is the Shimano Deore XT Shark Fin chainstay protector. I just needed to get it for this bike because it just matches perfectly for, you know, give that retro mountain bikey look, you know, and it works so well. And I picked this up on eBay. A lot of people sell them. You know, some people sell them new, or someone find it used too. But new, I picked them up for like close to $30, and it still had everything: the zip ties and the sticker to double-sided tape to tape onto the chainstay there. The frame does come with a thin layer of clear tape on there, but I just needed to throw on the Deore XT, you know, bring back memories of the 80s, 90s mountain biking. Yeah, so a lot of nice features this frame. You know, I really like how they have the dropouts here. You know, a lot of these custom high-end bikes have these type of dropouts. You know, that's one thing I was impressed also with this bike, this frame. It came with these, you know, style of dropouts, I really liked. Yeah, and so yeah, this oh, and I also switched out the seat. You know, it's the most common thing that a lot of people change, you know, when they get a bike. They get a seat that they're most familiar with or feel most comfortable with. So this is the Selle Italia Gel Superflow Max. Super comfortable for me. Titanium rail, gel. It has the gap here, give your crotch area more relief of pressure. Really light saddle. You can find these anywhere. On eBay you could even find them for like $120, you know. Most of the time they average between like 130 up to 160, depending you know, who's selling them. But yeah, I picked this one up from on eBay. It was like $120. But you know, just got to search for it to get the good price. But all this stuff I'll leave in the description below if you're interested in. And these are the end caps that came with this handlebar tape. This handlebar tape is from JRC Components. It's called ORIMONO. It's also, I really like this handlebar tape because it also has like a anodized metallic look, and then it just fades into the black. That's why I really like this handlebar tape. I have it on the other cross gravel bike, the Primos, but this is I got it off of Amazon also for like $30. Yeah, this is a JRC ORIMONO handlebar tape. Pretty soft. This is in the orange anodized, and they have in different colors. If you're looking for a specific color, they might have it. You know, and yeah, also over here I switch it between this bike and another bike. This is ROYALFLAIR little small handlebar bag, waterproof, and you could fit quite a few junk in there. I really like about it has that reflective strip in the front and loopholes, so you could put in lights or whatever accessories, you know. You could really fit a lot of stuff in here. You know, I have a tube. You can fit a tube. You can fit a tools. This is from Top Peak ratchet set, set, rocket ratchet. That's what it's called, from Top Peak. Really awesome little ratchet set. You know, you have all these sizes here, from 2 to all the way to, you know, 8mm, and then you also have the Torx sizes here: T10, T15, T20, T25, and the PH2 little ratchet also comes with its little extender, and it could ratchet up to 60 Newton meters. Really awesome little ratchet, you know, small and compact. Highly recommend it. You know, Top Peak. Yeah, pretty badass. Other stuff, what else I have here? Oh yeah, everybody's favorite patch kit. Yeah, everybody's favorite patch kit here. Here you go. You know, these patches work really well, actually. A lot of people hate these patches because they hate them. The secret is, I've been using these patches for years and years, even on the road weenie days, the racing road bike days during the 80s, get a bunch of flats. And so the secret to this patches and working really well is, you know, you find the little hole or, you know, puncture in the tube, you know, and then I used to carry like a really yellowish highlighter, and I'll just circle around the hole on the tube, and then I'll use the little sandpaper here and sand the area there in a circle, you know, not too much, just enough so the glue can really stick. And here comes the secret. The glue here, once you apply it on there on the tube, just patiently wait for a moment. You could even blow air on it for it to dry. You know, that's the secret. You just got to be patiently, because a lot of people, they put on the glue and then they throw on the patch. Well, it's not gonna really you know, work that well. So the secret is, you know, once you put on the glue, let it dry a bit, you know, maybe a couple minutes or so, you know, let it dry. And then, boy, once you apply the patch, bam, you know, it sticks really well. You know, apply it gently, you know, start from one end and then slowly press it down, you know, get all the edges, and press firmly, keep pressing firmly, you know, and let the glue to continue to work and dry. So that's the key thing, is letting the glue dry pretty good before you throw on this patches. And boy, it works really well. It works really well. These are right here on Pedro's tire levers, you know, really strong, works great, hasn't failed me. I just need two here with the Pedros. They're pretty thick plastic, really awesome tire levers. What else do we have down here in bike junk? Oh yeah, this is my Cycplus AS2 MaxPro. You can inflate a bunch of times here, a bunch of tires, up to 120 psi. This is the AS2 MaxPro. Really awesome. Inflates really well with the display here, how much pressure you're adding, and it comes with the little nozzle here. You can screw into the Presta valve or Schrader valve, however you want to set it up. This is the AS2 Max 2 Pro, something like that. You know, put in the description if you like it, interested. Really high quality. And also this is the another Top Peak. This is their millionth style tools here. This is called the, let me see, let me just pull it out here. The alien tool. You know, all these UFO sightings people are reporting in the news. But yeah, this tool set, I mean, it has all kinds of stuff, you know, even a chain breaker, all kinds of little emergency tools you can use, you know. This is the Top Peak Alien 2, I think it's called. Yeah, bought a while back ago. And here's another thing from Top Peak. This is my roadie Top Peak DAG. Bumps up to like 120 psi. Another thing I really love about it, yes, it has a gauge, you know, super light, compact pump. You know, highly recommend this little pump. They also have the mountain bike one, pumps up, I think, up to like 60 psi. This one's 120 psi, and the gauge works really well too. Super compact. Highly recommend this pump. And no, I'm not sponsored by Top Peak. They just did research, and I really like their stuff. And yeah, now the bag is empty here. Another thing I just found out, oh, this little bag has a little secret compartment. It has a secret zipper there in case you want to hide something, you know, discreet. Has a little zipper inside here. That's pretty good. So it fits a lot of stuff. It's a little bag, ROYALFLAIR, waterproof. You could pick it up at Amazon for like $21.98. Pretty good deal. Comes in various different colors: camouflage, black, blue, red, neon green, yellow. And this, as it states, it's waterproof. And I just got it orange here to match this bike and the other Primos bike that I have. Yeah, and this light here is from Lezyne Zecto, and this is just a custom anodized bezel that I custom anodized. These come with aluminum bezels, so you could unscrew it and custom anodize it to whatever color you want. You know, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty bright, you know, 200 lumens. Has all kinds of different settings. Yeah, so this is the Lezyne Zecto front light. I picked it up. I liked it because it has a clip. You know, if your bag has loopholes, you could clip it on there. So yeah, this is and these are the stock rims and wheels that the bike comes with. The Maxxis Rambler 700 by 40 or 45 tires, you know, and the WTB rims, you know. Yeah, these come with Shimano Deore hubs, Tektro disc brakes. I mean, these are pretty good components, you know, for $6.99, you know. It's pretty good, you know. I have I'm glad I finally bought one. You know, I just I really enjoyed this bike. Really enjoyed it because, and most definitely because of the upright position. You know, I just tweaked it a little more and I got a little bit more upright, and boy, how comfort, you know, my back loves it. Yeah, so yeah, this is the 2025 Mercier Kilo GX R16.